Well, let's go over here and get some sweet potatoes in this raised bed. And the folks that serve and sacrifice so that we can have our freedoms don't want us to remember in a sad way. On this Memorial Day weekend, I remember, and I'm gonna put the day to good use. Let's put some life in the soil. Come on, let's plant. I guess we didn't get all the tree stumps out when we started this. Well, we just keep working at it. We'll get rid of them. This is a dandelion, but I don't want you in my sweet potato patch, so look at that root. That's all in the mulch. So we've got some purple sweet potato slips we're gonna go ahead and plant right over here. I left this open on purpose. Now wood chip mulch. Sometimes you get some acorns, sometimes you get some other seeds. So I have more little trees trying to start, but that's just in that top layer. You just pop those out, become part of the mulch. Because I did want to use this as a sweet potato patch, and this is the newest part of the garden. Oh, look at that. See your worms? It's just amazing what this mulch does. Thank you. But we're just going to dig down the soil in a few spots. Now this should take over this entire area. Sweet potatoes, once they get established, they definitely go. Now I'm going to do like I've done everywhere else. I'm just going to dig some holes, see if we got enough. I haven't really planned this out except to plant it over here. There's really no rhyme or reason. I think that's enough to get us started. Unlike potatoes, you don't want to plant the sweet potato tuber. You just want to plant slips. These grow off of the sweet potato. I peel them off, I put them in water, and we go ahead and root them. You dig down the soil. Now this entire stem will root, so you don't have to worry about how deep you're planting it. And actually, the deeper you plant it, the better off you're gonna be. And that's as easy as it is. But we got a whole bunch of these to put in. Now you can go ahead and plant the sweet potato tuber, but all you're gonna get is some really nice greens. You can eat the greens, or once they start producing, you can go ahead and clip those off and plant them. Those are odd looking mushrooms. Well, let's go over here and get some sweet potatoes in this raised bed. I was waiting on this cilantro to go to seed, and it's taking its own sweet time, but we do have some coriander here, and we do have quite a bit of cilantro. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna clip out just a little area so we got some place to plant. Now, I hope you brought your shears along. The one tool you definitely need in the garden. So I'm just gonna let these dry right over here, and then I'm gonna shake out the seeds. Because one of the coolest ground covers that we've found is cilantro. And they come up everywhere you dig. Now we could pull this up, but I'm gonna leave the roots in because that's part of the living soil. All right, this is a carrot. I'm gonna let that continue to go to seed. We got a carrot right here. I'm gonna have that carrot for breakfast. All right, now that we've got this, look at that soil. Now that we got this opened up, I'm gonna kind of go in between where those roots are, make a little furrow here, and we're gonna line our slips up, and we're gonna let them take over this bed. I think we'll do purple. I'll plant a couple up in here. Okay, that'll work. This is some of the easiest planting you can ever do. Raised bed, nice loose soil. There's one. I know, planting them way too close, but I'll guarantee you this thing's gonna be full of potatoes come November. Okay. Once this gets established a little bit, we'll come back and put some mulch in here. I got one over here that needs to go in. Pop that down in there next to the side. And that'll run right on down that side. There you go. We got purple sweet potato slips in. Just level that out just a little bit more. And I did. I went ahead and left these roots in because that is where that life is, right around that root zone. I don't want to disturb that. It'll migrate over to the sweet potatoes. It'll be beautiful. That was a little anticlimactic, wasn't it? We got all the sweet potatoes in. Cherry melons we planted right here, they came up. Something got them. And we don't have too many cantaloupe planted, so let's go ahead and plant some more. The Hale's Best Jumbo. That's what I'm talking about. You want to keep planting all year long? If you lose something, just come by and plant again. I'm only going to I'm going to space these out a little bit, and I like soil contact. This soil is good and soft, so we just light little soil contact, little soil on top, just a light little bit, and then just a light little bit of leaves on top of that to hold the moisture. We'll see what we get. Now I'm going to have some more of my breakfast, but we need to plant something else. Let's go ahead and get a little squash patch going. Just look at the worms underneath here. Thank you, guys. We're gonna try a couple Italian rib zucchini. Make a couple hills here. The soil is so soft. And I'm just gonna make a couple hills of butternut. These take off, they're gonna run. So I'm only gonna plant them out there. I'm only going to put 4 hills here, because if they take off, they're going to run, and I'm going to get yelled at for putting them too close to the greenhouse door. Then a light little bit of mulch. Except I got some more squash seeds in my hand. I know. We're going to do 2 of the 3 sisters. The idea behind 3 sisters is you got corn that grows tall, you got squash that shades the ground, keeps the weeds down, and then the corn acts as a trellis for your beans. Now that these have grown a ways, go ahead and put some squash in between here. We'll see what we get. Yeah, I know, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but it's fun. Like I said, if you can't have fun in the garden, then it's just all work. By the time those take off, we should have harvested this corn, and that other corn should be coming on pretty good. You know, it's been a long time since I've been pretty jazzed about a tool. I think this is my newest garden tool. I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon hunting bugs. But on this Memorial Day weekend, let's not forget to remember those that made the ultimate sacrifice so we could come out here and have fun. So we can enjoy our families, so we can have barbecues. It's not just a day off, it's a day to remember. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.